Welcome back to Just Scribble. Although I have had this for quite some time now, I had not shared this with you guys. This is my newest platinum shape of heart pen. This is the Chai Latte. This is my third shape of heart from Platinum. I just love them. I love Platinum pens. They are my favorite Japanese fountain pen maker. I just adore their pens. And I love hearts, and I love crystals and diamonds and sparkles, and these pens have all of that, but they still have this very classic look to them, and I just think it's a beautiful aesthetic. And I could not pass up getting the third one, and so I did. I've got my user manual, my warranty, my please read before you fill your pen. And then this is my pen, and it did come with a converter, which I already have in here. It did come with a cartridge with blue ink. Actually, I think it's blue-black. It's almost always blue-black. Yep, blue-black. And then it came with a bottle of ink. So we're gonna check out the ink. I don't know if we're gonna use this ink to fill it, but this is my pen and I love it. And I realized I hadn't shared it, so I'm sharing it with you. So the Shape of Heart pens are the 3776 Century pens. They are just a great classic pen, but I like things to be a little bit special. So I'm a huge fan of the Shape of Heart because at the finial, they have these beautiful crystals inside, and then there is a little heart inside because the cutout, the breather hole, let me turn it this way so you can see, of a platinum pen is a heart. So that little heart is inside this finial. And this is the Chai Latte, so it is sort of taupey beigey color. The top is a little bit more brown than the bottom, but neither one is white. Do I have anything white? I have paper. So you can see that it's not a white pen at the base. I don't have my other two handy, but I will link the videos where I shared both of them up above so you can check those out as well. And you're gonna hear the crystals inside. I just love it. It's just such a classy pen, but with a little bit of fun that makes me really, really happy. This one has rose gold, as you can see on the clip and there, and oh, I just think it is so pretty. So I did get this in a medium nib, and we are going to check out, this will probably be a pretty quick video, partly because I have somewhere to go, but partly because there's not a lot to do. But I did want to check out this ink real quick and see if I like it. So this is a mixable ink, so you can buy these inks and then you can mix them with other colors to make your own color. And this is brown, obviously, but we're not going to fill the pen with this ink. I think this is pretty, but I just got some on my fingers. I have ink on my hands because I've been doing some filming of pen videos. It's pretty, but I don't think it's the right color for this pen. So we're not going to fill it with that, but we are carefully going to open this up. And I want to glance over here and see. I had thought about putting Aria from the Encore collection, but I actually think I'm going to put Graceful Pirouette. Yes, it is purple, but I think that the tones match this really well, and I really love that ink. So we're going to fill it with Graceful Pirouette. So let me grab that. I don't always match my inks to my pens, but I do try to make them not be completely off if the pen is a color, because I'll forget what color is in it, and then I will expect it to be like a tone that kind of coordinates with the pen, and then I'll be annoyed. So although this doesn't match, I think it coordinates, and I think it's going to be really pretty. So this is, this is Graceful Pirouette from Van Diemen's Encore collection. I do have a video that I just shared recently where I shared this with you guys. And we're going to fill it. So you turn the converter counterclockwise to push the piston all the way down to here, and then you put that in the ink and turn it clockwise to fill it. So I'm going to stick this down. I should say you don't have to do it this way. You don't have to attach the converter to the nib to do it. You can actually fill this and then wait for the ink to travel down the feed. It just takes a little bit, and if you just set your pen on your desk or even turn it upside down in a cup, that kind of gravity kind of helps it along, it will travel down the feed. But because I'm short on time, because I have a family thing to go to, we're gonna go nib in And my dogs are going crazy now. I apologize. And we're going to fill it up and do a little writing sample. So I'm just wiping the excess off the pen so I don't have it all over the tip. And then I'm going to put the back on it, the body. And there we have my pen. And we're going to do a writing sample. And I spelled shape wrong. Let's just start over. Platinum shape of heart. I just think this color is really delicate and it kind of matches the pen. Chai latte, medium nib. The hardest thing I have deciding when I buy these pens is what nib to get. It's always between medium and broad. I don't generally go for anything finer. I do like a fine, but I don't gravitate towards it as much, and I'm not really a fan of extra fine. There's very few times that I use it because most of my fountain pens I'm using for journaling and things like that, and I just find it more comfortable writing with a little bit of a wider nib. And the Japanese nibs are so fine. Their medium is more like a fine in a Western brand, and so medium and broad are kind of where I go, especially if I'm going to play with inks that have shading and things like that. Van Diemen's Encore, and then what did I say this was? Graceful. Pirouette. Okay, I think this is the perfect ink for this pen. This is just so brown and not delicate enough, not soft enough, and it doesn't even match the tones in my opinion. But this Graceful Pirouette I think is perfect. I am so excited for this color with this pen, and it pulls out the purples and the hollows that are inside the crystals in the finial. So I think it is just like the perfect pairing. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. Hopefully the other inks aren't too distracting there from a different video. Let me scoot up so you guys can just see this part. Oh, I love it. That's my share. Super quick and fast. I just wanted to share my pen with you guys because I realized I hadn't shared it. I also hadn't inked it, so I haven't been using it, and I wanted to use it. So I thought we would share it and ink it. But that's my video sharing my new Shape of Heart Chai Latte pen from Platinum, inking it up with some Van Diemen's ink, and doing a writing sample. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them down below, and I will definitely get back with you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.